take us back to the beginning of that journey, wherever that means for you, wherever the starting point was of your journey into the aspects that make you who you are.
Yeah.
What was that inflection point for you? Would you say?
Well, I'll start with saying I was fascinated with the human mind for my whole life, right? Which is what got me into social psychology. And not everybody knows what social psychology is. They think of psychologists as therapists and working on mental health. And I was just fascinated with how does our brain work and how do we tick? And that led me down the path of my PhD and led me to Facebook, where I could, think about how do we help people in the social world of billions. But come 2017, my mom, actually it was about this time, 2017, my mom had a really freak illness. She went in the hospital with back pain and it turned into spinal meningitis. And she was in the ICU for about 5 weeks. We didn't even know if she was going to wake up, didn't know if she was going to ever move again. And at the same time I was working at Facebook, I was leading a team of researchers. We were trying to get Facebook stories launched to the world. And so I was managing all the stress of getting, my team to do the work they needed to do, working with, Zuckerberg even about like, are we launching this thing, while also sitting in the ICU waiting room, hoping my mom's going to wake up. And that inflection point was really that space of, what are we really doing here? Every time I was with my mom, she was in a rehab hospital for almost 6 months, relearning to move literally a finger at a time, and I'm sitting here going, okay, I want to be present for this, but I've got a team of researchers that need me back in San Francisco. And then when I was in San Francisco, I was like, well, my mom needs me. Right. And so I really just settled into, yeah, what am I here to be doing? What impact do I want to make on this planet? And it started me down this entire path of, I really want to help people. I didn't know the word joy was not on my radar at that point. And it was only a few years later after that when I realized it. But it was really, I want everybody to live an impactful, purposeful life. And I watched myself on this ladder and this kind of bullet train, at Facebook. I went, what am I doing this for? And I know, Paul, we've had some offline discussions about shoulds, right? I was shooting upon myself, all over myself about, this is the career trajectory I'm supposed to be on. And now, wait a sec, there's more to life than this career path. What do I want to do with my life? And who do I want to help? So that was really the inflection point that got me into the coaching business. And I realized that for years, I didn't have coaching as a word, but that's what I had been always wanting to do.